Setsubun. Look at that. What a way to start the video, huh? In front of a really overly sexualized anime store. Didn't do it on purpose, just happened to be at the corner. Nagoya Station. Today is Setsubun. Setsubun is the day of the year where kids, not just kids, but people all over the world, all over Japan, grab some beans. I think you're supposed to count out your age in beans. I don't remember if that's, maybe I'm mixing up a Peruvian tradition where you eat your grape, eat your age in grapes on New Year's. I don't remember. Anyway, Setsubun, you say you have to remember this expression. Oni wa soto, fuku wa uchi. And the way this works is, if you're a kid, you'll have, or not even just a kid, just if you're any family, someone in the family or someone at the school will dress up like a demon, the Oni, O-N-I, Oni, and then other people will throw beans at it, dry beans, and they're actually edible beans. I remember we used to do that. We've done various videos on this in the past on this channel, on my other channel. And as they throw beans at the Oni, or the devil, the demon, the troll, they'll scream, Oni wa soto, Oni get out, fuku wa uchi. I almost said unchi. Fuku is luck. Fuku wa uchi. Uchi means inside. So basically, bad luck out, or bad demons out, and good luck in. As you can probably tell, I'm again with the new Insta360 camera and using my iPhone from 28mobile.com to shoot this video. Students, not students, you guys have asked me, why don't you upload a 360? I have uploaded a few 360 videos and the quality is pretty good, but I've only put it on my Patreon page. They're both experimental right now. I'm trying to figure out what to do exactly with this camera. I've uploaded quite a few pictures and videos to this guy's homeless stuff, to my Instagram. So check out my Instagram, Gimmeabreakman Instagram. How does this bicycle even work? It's like a tricycle. Anyway, I usually have, look at that huge building over the clouds. I usually have a handlebar mount, but I took it off. I wasn't happy with the tightness. I forgot to put it back on. I'll put it back on soon. Okay, we're in Nagoya Station now. This is Nakamura Ward still, which is the 5th most expensive, I think 5th or 6th or 7th, maybe 7th. 7th most expensive ward in Japan. The 5 most expensive wards are in Tokyo. The 6th one is in Osaka, and the 7th one is here in Nagoya. One of the problems with this camera, I'm having a lot of fun with the camera by the way, as you can tell. One of the problems though is that I kind of forget to talk about something. I'm just having fun, you know, using it. like I said in the previous video, it really makes me more aware of my surroundings. So as I'm riding my bicycle, by the way, it's a little bit hard to concentrate when you're riding a bicycle in traffic because you don't want to get killed. I don't want to get killed. Look at that. Anyway, yeah, this really makes me aware of my 360 surroundings much better than when I use a GoPro. Where with the GoPro, you're just thinking about one direction only. With this thing, you're really thinking about everything. And everything that you can see, show people. And this camera just, you know, someone mentioned this, another 360 vlogger mentioned that one of the great things about this camera is that it's the app that lets you edit these things properly. I'm gonna turn around here. You can edit the video really, really well thanks to the app that comes with it. Apparently, I've heard that you can use that app with other 360 cameras, but I have not verified that. Anyway, I did get a mic. So part of this video, I don't know if I'll upload this, maybe I'll upload this alone. I'm having a great time with it, but I also feel like I should be using it more in my life to document what's happening in my life right now. A couple things that have been happening. My wife has got a sore in her mouth, probably because she's been working so much. She's got a job. I should maybe ask her to quit her job. She can relax. Anyway, she works a lot. Kind of half of the problem is she wears herself out, you know. She wants to keep the house really clean and cook and clean and all that stuff. And then she goes off to work and let's get off the street here, the main street. It's a little bit quieter on the side street. And anyway, she got this canker sore in her mouth on her tongue or something. It's like she couldn't speak for 2 days, which a lot of men would consider a blessing, but it just made communication between us difficult. She was like typing things on her phone or writing on a piece of paper. It's kind of funny. Oh, Image Health. See, a girl just walked in there. That is a place where men go to be taken care of if you get my drift. Anyway, and I got a cavity last Thursday. I went to the dentist. He fixed it right away, but while he was fixing it, he kind of made my mouth sore. So the next couple of days, and even today, that tooth that he fixed, it just feels sore, you know, like someone kicked me in the mouth, which I know a lot of you would like to do. But you can just cathartically realize that the dentist did it for you. Look at the shoes. Even in the wintertime, people gotta look cool by wearing nice dress shoes with no socks. Okay, here we are. There is another hotel called Hotel Zero. It's a love hotel. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it is Setsubun today. Not a result, but because it's Setsubun, my kids are celebrating Setsubun at school, and they drag all the kids into a room. Last year they did it outside, and last year I found out about it because I forgot to give one of the teachers something. I was supposed to give them something, and I forgot completely to do it. And I went back to the school, and when I went back to the school to deliver it, I realized that they were doing Setsubun, and they had two teachers dressed up as onis outside, and they were chasing the kids around. And the kids were like, you know, throwing rolled up pieces of paper. They were taped up so they wouldn't open. Wads of paper at the onis, and the onis, the demons, every once in a while would pretend they were going to kidnap one of the kids, and it would force all the other kids like to, you know, really bond together and save their classmates. So it's kind of a strength building, psychological strength building exercise, you know. Which I thought is pretty fascinating, because actually a lot of the kids are really crying, and this year, I guess because of Corona, maybe because it snowed a lot yesterday and the grounds were wet, they did it upstairs in one of the bigger rooms, in the performance room. And I asked the teacher yesterday if I could come. She goes, she was a little puzzled, but she said sure. So I came, and I missed my daughter. Like they put them in a room. They had this one room all decorated for the kids to do their Setsubun battle. It's kind of a battle. And my daughter did it, but I got her I got there just as she was leaving and going upstairs, and she noticed me and she's like, Papa! And she's like, she calls me Amelino Papa. I'm Amelie's father. That's when you start losing your identity. A lot of parents start to mention, I saw that on Twitter the other day, someone said, you know, I'm married, my wife is no longer my wife, she's Mama, and I'm Papa. That's basically, I mean, I can see how at first I didn't think it would happen to me, but it happens. You can't really control it. I'm even calling my wife Mama now, which is kind of weird. So, anyway, I saw my daughter, she saw me, and she's not like private. She's like, oh, there's my daddy, oh, and she jumped up and down happily when she ran off. That was a lot of fun. My wife didn't know I was going. But I did get to see my son and his class in another class. They do them there's like 4 or 5 classes, and they do them one by one because there's too many kids to put them all together, right? So anyway, my son's group and the group before my son, they had kids just screaming, just terrified of the Oni. And the Oni would pretend to grab a teacher or another student. And I swear to God, I think in America this would be considered torture of some kind or psychologically damaging. There'd be some, overly concerned parent who would complain about it. But I thought it was pretty good. It kind of teaches the kids to band together and fight and to not be scared. Some of the kids were tough, and they came, after it was over, they're like, I did a good job, right? And one of the kids, this pudgy kid, came over and fist bumped me. Like, yeah, did you see I chased those Onis away? And I'm talking about 5-year-old kids, 6-year-old kids, right? It was cool. It was cool. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed watching it. But I gotta tell you, I sent a little tiny clip of it on my phone to my wife while she's at work. Because I work, so she works in the mornings until about 4, and I work in the afternoons, mostly, depending on the day. But today, I work in the afternoon. So, I sent her a clip, and she's like, you went to school? And she's like, they must think you're weird. You're like the only father who goes to school, the only parent, for that matter, who goes to the school to watch their kids do stuff like that. I'm having a good time being the oddball father, and I don't worry too much about, I do my best to fit in. I think there's 2 ways to go when you come to Japan. You can play the gaijin card and do whatever the hell you want because you can get away with it, which I've done before too. But I haven't really used it to do anything really bad. I just let them think I'm a little bit odd by you know, let them say, oh, it's because he's a foreigner, so we'll let him get away with it. But I asked the teacher, you know, can I come watch? Which they must think is weird, but I told them, you know, oops, I told them, you know, we don't do this in America. And even before the battle, I talked to the teachers who were dressed up as Onis, and I told them, you know, you'd never get away with this in America, probably. We call it bloody murder. But I was thinking there must be some kind of, well, it's not a ritual, it's not a rite of passage or anything, but maybe it is, but on a 5-year-old level, you know. Yeah. It is kind of a 5-year-old level rite of passage, don't you think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I don't know. Anyway, I'm still enjoying my time here with these little festivals, so that's good. I'm not jaded yet. You'd think I would be. Okay, I've gone on long enough. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a nice comment or a funny comment. If you're gonna be a troll, leave a funny trollish comment, and give it a thumbs up. You know, if you're new to the channel, my name is Victor. I'm Gimmeabreakman. I'm the longest surviving J-vlogging gaijin out there. I like to call myself the OG of J-vloggers. The original gangster, the original gaijin. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys soon. And I'm gonna hit the button on this thing.